You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. This call is from
Omar Qazi,
an inmate at a federal prison. This call is being recorded and is subject to monitoring. Hang up to decline the call or to accept. Dial 5 now. If you wish to block any...
Hello.
Hello, Omar. How you doing, man? It's been a long time since I talked to you.
Good, man. How's it going?
You know, it's mixed. We just got off the phone with a prisoner that just got out after being a year in prison, and so
Wow.
we feel very fortunate about that and really happy about that. And then I'm dealing with some issues with my mom, but the Lord's going to get us through that. So how are you doing, man? We haven't heard from you in a while, and I was wondering how you've been doing.
I'm doing all right. The crazy thing, I was just calling to say, I've been stressed out about my mom too.
Oh yeah.
I've been worried to death. I feel like my hair's gonna go gray overnight.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I understand, man. Yeah,
she's been stressing me, man, because it's been a couple weeks where she was answering her phone, and I'm worried, because obviously it's the second time with her having cancer and her age, 65, and I was just, I'm getting short to the house now, though. I'm like 4 months to the house, but just being stressed out like this is, it's been killing me.
have you talked to her on the phone recently or anything?
Yeah, well, what happened is I went to the chaplain, and we finally got a hold of my son, who gave me my uncle's phone number because I didn't have it, and my uncle said he saw her and she's okay. So then, I guess she just left her phone at my son's house, and that's what happened. So,
Okay. Is she?
I was so worried. I was gonna have my friend Ryan pretty much do a welfare check and probably kick in her door. That's how worried I was.
Yeah.
But it's everything's good, and
Is she?
I haven't called a lot of people. It's just going hard here, and it's just hard to use the phone around here. It's wait like an hour sometimes.
Yeah.
And but
You're 4 months away from getting out. Is she getting treatment for cancer? Just curious. I mean, is that the big concern? Is that she's she?
Well, yeah. She's going through the chemo again. She beat breast cancer the first time. This time, I guess she told me she has like some type of, I think it was like a brain and a skin cancer.
Okay.
And the reaction from the last time, she had bad side effects. She's basically like, her hands are all purple and swollen, and I never heard her like this before. Like where she's like I'm really tired, and I just been
Yeah.
To hear her like that, it's been stressing me.
Yeah, I understand, man. I understand.
I'm finally getting close, and I feel like, I don't want to lose her.
Yeah, I completely understand, brother. I do understand, and man, what you've been through 4 years without even going to trial, and then they still gave you even more time on top of that, and you got 4 months to go. That's going to be a hard 4 months, right? You're going to be counting the days. I can understand.
Yeah, well, I have about 8 months left, but they recommended about 4 months halfway house.
Okay.
So give or take, I'm about 4 months to the house.
Okay.
I seen Todd, here and there, not too much lately, but I did see him, out there in the yard and stuff. And
He got 14 years, right? If my memory serves me correct.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, that's just the most insane thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Well, this whole system it's sad, man. It's really sad. To sit here and just watch what's going on, and it's horrible, man.
Yeah.
But there's a guy in here that just got the mumps, I guess. So what happened is our unit is kind of in like quarantine. We're not able to really leave, so we're kind of stuck in here right now.
Yeah.
For just another like 2 days, but yeah, I guess he had it really bad. His whole neck was like swollen like hell.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
Wow.
I hope he doesn't die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard you could die from that. So.
My goodness.
But what's been new, man?
Well, it's just story after story after story of abuse in prison, and innocent people being put in prison, and prosecutors are lying, and judges they don't even follow their own laws, and it's just. But we did have one, praise God, that made it out yesterday, and he was in prison for nearly a year. His wife stood by him the whole time and did some sort of writ of habeas thing, and I don't even know anything about that kind of stuff, but whatever she did, it managed to get him set free. So we praise God for that.
Yeah, that's good. I mean,
This call is from a federal prison.
sometimes the wheels of justice are real slow,
Yeah.
We just got to keep praying, I guess. And I ask for all your prayers, everybody's prayers for my mother, as well as the guy that just got that mumps.
Oh yeah.
Really bad. And of course, I'm going to pray for your mother as well.
Yeah.
What's going on with your mother?
Well, yeah, thank you for asking, and I certainly will keep your mother in my prayers. But my mother, she also got diagnosed with metastatic cancer just in the past week, and she fell and broke her arm. She's 86 years old, and yeah, it's been kind of rough. But she's. I think, we took care of my father, but he could go to the bathroom and bathe himself, and we took care of him for 4 years. He was missing a leg. He was diabetic. But my mother is having a problem going to the bathroom and bathing herself. So she needs more care than what I'm able to deliver. My wife and I are able to deliver at our house. So we're looking at what our options are on the table. Plus, with her new diagnosis with cancer, it can be a lot to digest, right? There's all kinds of things that need to be taken into consideration. So I think the Lord is going to open up a path and, give us help through this. And we just trust in the Lord. I know you do too. But I do pray that you get out and get a chance to spend some quality time with your mother, brother. I mean, to spend that much time in jail away from your family, just, it's heartbreaking to even think about.
Yep. It's really hard, man. What type of cancer did your mom have? What was that?
Yeah, it's a new word. I never even heard it myself. The doctor called it metastatic, which means that it starts in like the breast. But see, my mother already had a mastectomy, so she didn't have the breast cancer because she had her breast removed. But it moved before they did the mastectomy. That it moved throughout other portions of her body, and now it's in her. It was in her elbow when they did the X-ray for the broken elbow. They said they found metastatic cancer. Now, what the doctor said is that people her age may choose not to go through radiation and chemo, and I don't believe in radiation and chemo even for healthy people, because I believe that there's alternative treatments. But you can't force your belief system, in how, like for instance, in how I would treat cancer if I was diagnosed with it myself. I can't force my belief system on somebody else, even my own mother, whom I love very much. So.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way. I mean, there's natural ways to do things, and of course the government knows that, the pharmaceutical industry knows that, but they just want the money. It's greed,
Yes.
And, but anyways, yeah, I think that's exactly what happened to my mother. I think because she had radiation, chemo, mastectomy, lymph node surgery, and she finally got rid of the breast cancer. And now it's, a year after she beat that, I guess it came back, somewhere else. So.
I got to tell you, I had my first wife died of cancer, but she had it previously, and they said she was cancer-free, but it came back like years later. And then my brother had cancer, and he supposedly beat it, but then it came back years later. So I'm concerned this mainstream, this mainstream approach to treating cancer just ain't worth a hill of beans. I believe in the natural ways to approach it.
Yeah, well, it makes you not want to even trust that anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but, yeah, I mean, so my release date did change a tiny bit from the First Step Act, just like a month and a half, and, I'm just praying that everything goes well and can be out there soon. It's just, you go through little hardships in here, too, and just trying to get through it, man.
Yeah, I can imagine. I remember last time we talked a few months ago, you said there was some kind of riot broke out in the jail, and they had tried to frame you or set you up as being part of it or something. There was some kind of pepper spray, or I forget the details, but I remember they were trying to pin something on you. But you had him look at
No,
you had him look at the camera or something, which proved that you didn't have anything to do with it.
no. I think you're confusing somebody else.
Okay,
Uh,
maybe I am. I could have sworn. I could have sworn.
There has been some stuff that happened here, but yeah, no, nothing involving me or any allegations.
Okay, well, it might have been the previous place you were at. There wasn't like a fight, or they said you were. I don't know. I seem to remember a conversation with you, Omar. It had something to do with like they said you did something you didn't do, but maybe I can't recall the details right now. So.
Oh, you mean in Pahrump where I got pepper sprayed?
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, what happened was, I was on a kosher meal diet, and they were discriminating against everybody on a kosher diet, regardless of your faith.
Yep.
Whether you're Jewish or it doesn't matter. So and based on that, because I'm an American and I'm proud to be an American, and for them saying you can't have a special meal for 4th of July, but all the illegal immigrants can, and that didn't settle good with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Right.
Of course, I protested, and Todd was there, and so anyways, I stood up for that. I was like, no, this ain't right. But then what happened is it turned on me, where they try to lie and say that I was attempting to throw a box at them or something, when I was really trying to take the cover of my box to shield myself from being sprayed.
Yeah.
Because the CO officer, she had a pepper spray in her hand, and they're all swarming me and coming in like they're about to attack me. I mean, anybody in my situation would have tried to grab something to cover from being attacked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like I was the aggressor, but anyways, that was like, I don't know, about a year ago, and not this 4th of July, but the one before. And everything's all right with that. I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I was just trying to protect myself, and pepper sprayed, tackled, and I'm still trying to contact the civil attorney regarding some of those issues.
Yeah.
And
do you
it's
have?
not easy. When you're in jail, no one wants to hear you. No one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they could beat the hell out of me right now, and there's really nothing I could do. You know what I'm saying? I could possibly type of my own little civil rights action if you even know how to do that, and then it's just it's bad.
Have you been abused or mistreated where you are now, and since you've been moved from Pahrump? I mean, have things been? I mean, I know that just being in prison is mistreatment in and of itself, but has it gone beyond that? Like, have they actually done other stuff?
Well, no, not really. I mean, I've been, just kind of staying to myself and just under the radar, not doing, not getting involved with anything.
Okay.
So, but I mean, little things, just lockdowns and just things that are not necessary, really. But it's just part of the prison life,
Yeah.
And I just hope to be done with this nonsense. It's crazy. And I mean, you look at my case, and it's really remarkable what they've done, and illegal stop and violate my pretrial rights, my bail, my just everything, speedy trial, everything in the book, you name it. And just to sit here this long for nothing, when I was actually innocent in my previous case too. Remember, and
Yeah.
now that I have the evidence and the proof of that, the Supreme Court of Nevada recently denied that too. I'm like, how could you do that? How could you ignore photograph evidence and an affidavit from the alleged victim saying it never happened? There was no substantial harm. There was no harm at all.
Yeah.
And it's just mind-boggling that they just really stonewalled me completely when I have the evidence in my hand. So now I'm literally sitting in jail for a felony that never happened in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Are they going to allow you to ever own firearms ever again? Or are they going to try to say that you're a felon and you'll never?
No, I'm some type of threat for the rest of my life.
Wow.
I can't defend myself. I can't do nothing.
Incredible.
You know how that goes.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's insane.
This phone call is going to hang up on like, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds maybe. So.
Okay.
Well, everyone that's hearing, I say hi again. I haven't really been on the phone, and I don't really get on here, so I'm just calling. I'm good, and I talked to the Bundys maybe a month or two ago as well, but just if I don't get on the phone, it's just because, you know, it's just kind of hard to get on here, you know?
Yeah. Our prayers are with you, Omar. I mean, I hope this 4 months goes by quick, but I know it's going to go by slow.
Yeah. Well, all right, man. You guys have a blessed night, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay, it's good to hear from you. God bless you, Omar.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.